From the dust of the Kalahari plains, 3 kings stood firm in chains unseen, not bound by iron, not bowed by fear, but weighed by the future drawing near. Empires moved with pen and gun, Africa carved, battles won. But 3 voices rose from Bechuanaland, saying our land will not be taken by hand. 3 kings, 1 mission, 1 brave stand, from Botswana soil to a foreign land. Across the seas, through empire's door, they walked for freedom, nothing more. 3 kings, no armies, no throne of gold, just truth, just courage, hearts so bold. They carried a nation in what they said before independence was ever declared. Khama walked with faith and fire, Sebele spoke with a statesman's wire. Bathoen stood calm, firm and clear. 3 different paths, 1 common fear. If silence won, the land was lost. If they stayed home, they'd pay the cost. So they crossed the ocean, black coats on, to face the calm, to face the storm. No guns in hand, no threats to make, only reason they would take to say this land is not for sale. Our people's future will prevail. 3 kings, 1 mission, 1 brave stand, from Botswana soil to a foreign land. They spoke for cattle, rivers, sand, for unborn children. Hand in hand, 3 kings, history turned that day, when wisdom chose a peaceful way. They saved a nation without a war, before the world knew Botswana's name. London streets were cold and wide, eyes looked down, some filled with pride. But voices from the south rang true, and even empire had to listen to. They asked not for favors, crowns or gain, only freedom from colonial chains. And when they turned back toward the sun, a quiet victory had begun. No statues then, no headlines loud, just 3 men who choose their people over power. 3 kings remembered their names. They lit the match that fed the flame that burned into Independence Day. In 1966, they paved the way. 3 kings, the reason we stand tall. Why Botswana never fell, a nation built on peace and law, because 3 kings refused to crawl. Before the flag, before the song, before the borders drawn so long, 3 kings crossed seas, returned as one, and left us free before we'd begun.